today we are making a cocktail called the Drunk Uncle. This was created by a bartender called Sean Sewell, and I think was featured in a book about different Negroni variations. Yes, it's a Negroni variation. So for this cocktail, you're going to need 3/4 of an ounce of bianco vermouth. So it looks like dry vermouth, but it is definitely sweeter. It's kind of somewhere in between the sweet red vermouth and the dry, clear vermouth that you're used to seeing. Then we're going to need 3/4 of an ounce of cynar, which is the artichoke liqueur that we've used before, and then 1.5 ounces of scotch. And I'm intrigued to try this because it sounds like quite a sort of savoury combination. Oh, here we go again. Of ingredients. So let's get started. The recipe did say that they would like you to garnish with a grapefruit peel. I don't have a grapefruit, so I'm going to use a lemon peel, but I think that will be fine. I'm also kind of intrigued at the use of the bianco vermouth here with cynar. I feel like I've not seen that paired together before either, so let's give it a try. Might actually eventually finish this bottle of scotch. Okay. Now I have moved on from my regular chopstick to a metal chopstick as my new preferred implement of stirring. So we're going to stir this for about 30 seconds as per usual till it is nice and chilled and appropriately diluted, and then I'm going to serve it on a large ice cube in a rocks glass. Okay, let's get stirring. Okay, I think that will do. So now let's strain it into our glass. Also interesting are the proportions. So we've kind of gone down from 1 ounce of each of these to 3/4 and up to the scotch, which is an interesting move because I feel like scotch is very bold, but we will see. Wow, this is a very juicy, very oily lemon. Okay, so we've got our lemon strip. I'm just gonna spritz it over the top, wipe it around the edge, and drop it in the side. Here we have it. The Drunk Uncle, which I feel like is a kind of odd choice of name because the Drunk Uncle trope seems to be something that would have been considered funny and now is actually just kind of repulsive. But anyway, let's give it a taste. Oh, I forgot to say cheers. Cheers. Okay, it smells. I'm getting a lot of the citrus from the lemon and a lot of the peatiness from the scotch. This recipe actually did specify a peaty scotch. I think Lefroy was the one they recommended, so I feel like normally I end up using scotch. I'm using like a single malt where they want you to use a blend. I think this is a single malt. Indeed. So we actually have the right one this time. Sort of the right one, which is nice. Okay, let's taste it. I am very pleasantly surprised. The first flavour in my mouth is definitely the vermouth, followed by a nice blend with the scotch and then the kind of earthy notes from the cynar, and the bitterness really plays off the smoky peatiness of the scotch. That's actually really good, and I would say that there are a lot of Negroni variations out there and not much changes in them. It's very like minute, but this seems like a very different drink, but it still really adheres to the kind of the tenets of a Negroni. It's bitter, you've got the vermouth coming in and adding sweetness and botanicals, and then you have this nice kind of smoky, almost a bit like if you made one with mezcal, I would say, but more savoury. Oh, yeah, that is a damn good drink, and I would highly recommend making it. I know that we've used a lot of cynar recently, so hopefully you've got a bottle lying around by now and you can actually give this one a go. So yes, cheers. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like buttons below, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. and I look forward to seeing you here next time for another cocktail.